just came home from a gig. I was at the Kingston gig. It was awesome. They were so good. It was kind of... Well, I just didn't go home. I ate. So it's 1 o'clock right now. But they played for, I think, over 3 hours or something. Like they... So much, and everything was so good. So good. It was amazing. I just wanted them not to stop playing because it was that good. And what else? I think this is just the thing, but they were so much better in live than in a record. Oh, it was amazing. Well, I didn't enjoy the work gig because actually I almost passed out. I almost passed out. I was with my little brother and my dad, and me and my little brother were about at the front of the stage. But then I started to feel so hungry, and I was like, oh, it's nothing. I didn't have time to eat before the gig, but I did eat good amount of food before of the gig, but not right after the gig. So I kind of left a little bit hungry, and I never passed out from being hungry. That's not the thing for me. That's just not the thing. So it was so strange, and I don't think it's because of just that. And then I started to feel so hungry when we were there, and I was like, oh, it's nothing, it's just hunger. And then I was like, oh no, please not again, because when I was at the Guns N' Roses gig in 2018, I was with my dad and with my uncle. I think I had kind of a panic attack / passing out feelings, because I have panic attacks so rarely. It's very rare thing for me to have panic attacks. I do have anxiety sometimes, a lot of anxiety, but not like panic attacks. And panic attacks might be so physical that you're like, what the fuck? So I'm not even sure. Did I had a panic attack, or was I just... Because I don't pass out for hunger, and I don't pass out for not... And I did drink a lot of water. I drank water before I got. So I don't know. It might be just like... Because I'm not going to tell my phobia. It's not like really a phobia, but I do freak out about something. But I'm not gonna tell you about it because I think it's kind of dangerous to tell you your best ways to make you freak out on the internet. Even if I have never got any hate comment ever, but I do think it's not a good idea to tell your worst phobia on the internet. It's just so unnecessary. But I do think like, because there's just so, and it was close in place. It was on not Hartwell Arena. It was, mikä on englanniksi? Englanniksi, se oli Nordicsella. Joo, se oli Nordicsella se keikka. Helsingin jäähallilla. So, it is a close space. It was a close, not open space. So there's just, and you are like like sardines on a can in front of the stage. So I do think it's something about that, because it's like you need to breathe. There's so oxygen, and you feel like you cannot move. Ironically, because first song what they played was "We Cannot Move." It was funny. Well, yeah, there was a moving space, because there was a moving space, but it's the air, I think, oxygen. I don't know. But I used kind of like, so I was like, I felt like I'm going to puke, and I was like, I need to get the hell out of here. If I puke, I need to puke, not in here. I need to puke in a bathroom or something. So I was with my little brother there. It was his first gig ever, he was saying. Well, then I was like, I need to go to the bathroom right now. And he was like, why is it like really urgent? I was like, I'm going to throw up really soon. And he was like, oh fuck. And then we go to pot. I couldn't walk goodly. I could walk 2 meters, and then I needed to collapse because everything started to go down. I was like really passing out in any second. I was like, why this is happening? I don't understand. Like, I think it's about like oxygen, because there's a lot of people, and I think it might be a little bit even panic because there's a lot of people. Close. So I think it might be about that too. But like panic about that, and then like I think oxygen. I was a little bit thirsty too. And I did take my migraine medicine before, and it might make you a little bit thirsty. I don't know. It was disaster. I was like, I couldn't walk that much, and because I needed to collapse, go down, because I was constantly almost passing out. But then we made it on the other place, and then it was good. And then my dad got there and took some water for me, and I was drinking a little bit of water. And then we got back to look at the gig, but not in the sardine can place. Oh, it was beautiful. We were on this, you can sit there. I was good because my knee, I was kind of dancing on the music. It was amazing. My knee started to hurt so bad. I need to, I talked to my physiotherapist, and she said you need to just move a little bit more, because when both of my knees go down about a year ago, I kind of was too careful after they recovered, a little bit too careful, so I didn't do too much movement. And it's very fatal. You need to do movement, or you are going to go a bit bad with knees or joints. Anyways. But then when we were on this place sitting down watching the game, it was more amazing there. It was so much more enjoyable. The music was amazing. Everything was amazing. The last song that they played was the Finlandia hymn. Our country hymn. Oh, it was good. It was so cool. Oh, and it was so funny because my dad asked my little brother, like, who is our country's song, and he was like, no, it's not. And it was so funny because he didn't recognize the quitter version of Finlandia. It was funny. But this week has been very busy right now. It has been so much in a hurry. This whole week. Let me tell you, I did film a video about this. No, what happened this one time? But I'm not sure if I'm gonna post it because it was a rant. Yes, it was a rant. And I was in the movie theater. I'm gonna tell you this week. Okay. Movie theater, not just any kind of a movie. Guess what it was? Interstellar. They played Interstellar at movies. Yeah. That was so amazing. You know, when you watch a movie for the first time and you were like, oh holy moly, I just want to see this on a white screen. Can I use but it was a 10 years old movie. You cannot, it doesn't go on the white screen. But it did because it was 10 years anniversary. So I got ticket to watch Interstellar. I went alone this time. And today I was at Kingston Wall concert. What was amazing. And tomorrow, it's Friday tomorrow. So tomorrow we are going, it's 6th of 12. So it means my country celebrates, what is in English? Celebrates birthday. So that's pretty cool. So usually in my country we like to watch when people were invited to this custard party, and they used wait in a line and shake hands with the president. That's what we like to do in my country when it's celebrating. What is the word on? I don't know. I cannot look at it right now. Celebrating about, you know the word. But anyways, so that's cool. But we are also gonna celebrate my little brother's birthday and my birthday too at the same time. And of course Finlandia birthday. And I don't know, I think I'm gonna make a cake or something. And we are going to watch. I'm not going to watch the Far movie. I haven't ever finished person is slapping their face, but I haven't never watched Destroy Their movie. What it was? Yksinäinen sotilas. Mikä se oli? What? It's this one very big talvisota, Winter War movie. Because it just makes me so upset. I haven't watched it. I don't like war movies. I don't like sad movies that much. So I will not watch it. I think my grandpa and my grandmother and my uncle and my dad and wants to watch it, but I'm gonna be upstairs when they watch it because I don't like to watch sad, upsetting movies that much. And then we are going to make these pastries with I don't know how to say it in pastries and you know, nothing that much more. And then on Saturday, my dear friend, is looking over for this amazing kitten. So I'm going to go to watch the kitten too, because you know I love cats, who doesn't? And I have met this cat before. He's adorable. I think it's a he. Yes, it's a he. He's a boy cat. Amazing tiny little kitten. So on Saturday we are going to hang out with this amazing kitten. So it's a pretty busy in a hurry of a week. I cannot say that word correctly. But anyways, so Interstellar, it's one of my favorite movies. I have too many favorite movies, but that's a very good thing. And I was watching it on the movies, but there was a crime commitment in the movies very next to me. There is two people, one woman and one man. Guess what they did? You cannot guess what they did. They talked during the movie. Yes, they did. I don't know how arrogant you need to be to do that in a movie. Oh, and they were taking pictures too about the widescreen. And they were talking English to each other too. And the couple next to me, two men, also talked in a movie. They didn't do it that much, but they did. I don't know how bad in your head you need to be to do that kind of a thing. Okay, I'm not going to give any spoilers about the movie, of course. But there's this one planet where the time goes. Was it 1 hour is 7 years at the Earth time? So it was very exciting moment at the movie. It was very nerve-wracking. It was this very scene with this amazing music by Hans Zimmer, of course, for all of those people, and I was at that point I said they were fucking talking. And they were talking about how good the movie is, but fucking don't do that. Don't. And so then I was like, but I was too polite. It's hard to be very upset with people. I was way too polite. I should have been looking at them and shut the fuck up. I'm supposed to be like that, but guess what I did? I was because because there's this popcorn, you can the popcorn there. So I was I tried to knock on that, try to get some attention, but no, they were too busy chatting around. At the movies. I'm so confused about this. Okay. So at that point, I was like, you guys cannot be serious. I was thinking in my head, and my heart was pumping like this because I was so furious. I was almost violent. I was scared that I will punch them in the face because I was a amount of anger. I almost commit a murder or something. Okay, and then, but then when it was this, it just went too far. So I touched the lady to catch her attention in the arm. I was and I was shocked. I was completely shocked, and I was like, please don't. Shh. So I went like that because I should have been don't you have any kind of because they were talking English to each other. But I think it's a universal thing to not talk in the movies. And English isn't my first language at all. So in the movie they didn't have Finnish subtitles. There were some moments because the main director in the movie, I don't remember the actor's name, but he has a very thick accent. And some other co-stars, they have in their characters have so heavy accents. So there was this many times I could not tell a word what they were saying. They didn't have subtitles and the heavy accents were so heavy accents, and so you need a full focus. And the movie is already a difficult movie to watch because you need to focus. There's every space movie is you need a focus doing space movies because not the plot. So after that, when I go home, I just called my boyfriend and we talked about. I just ranted up to him and he was like, what? They did what? How they could do that? That's the worst thing you can do. Like, I cannot understand people. How that can even be possible to do. To talk in movies. It's just so upsetting. There's no words. You're going to straight to hell if you do that. Like that's such an asshole move to do. To talk in movies. Like how narcissistic you should be to talk in a movie theater. I just cannot understand. Oh, this video also become kind of a rant in the end. Anyways, I have still not get over this fact that they talk in movies. I think it will take a while. This is kind of funny, but I just think it will take a while, so I will get over that movie experiment. I love the movie, but I didn't like my neighbors at the movie. They were unbelievable bad people. They were. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this wasn't too much of a rant for your taste, but this is a serious subject that needs to be talked about. Or rather, not talk about. You cannot talk in movies. Anyways, thank you for watching. Let's see you in another one. Bye bye.